shocking truth about prosperity is that you are in the driver's seat. You are in control of your destiny. You can be completely immune to outside events, polarizing elections, and economic surprises if you take full responsibility for your future and take action. Your success does not depend on what you start with or your current circumstances. Your success hinges on the vision you create for yourself. Total financial freedom is possible. You can make money without showing up for a job that robs you of your time. Instead, you can make memories with your family, take a vacation whenever you want, give back to your community, and live your dream life. You can do this by creating a business that works for you around the clock and can be run 100% from home.
Now, more than ever, you have unprecedented opportunities to reinvent your life. It may not seem that way since our news feeds have been dominated by headlines of a global economic fallout, the tens of millions of people that were furloughed or permanently laid off, and crippling lockdowns. The story that's not getting covered is the protected class who came out ahead during the pandemic. This group didn't get special protections. Rather, they were in the right place at the right time. These are everyday people like you and me who discovered the world of e-commerce. Their livelihoods skyrocketed while traditional retailers like JCPenney and Neiman Marcus filed for bankruptcy. That's because the story you didn't hear in the news is the $21.6 trillion in global retail sales that are coming online fast. And online business owners are getting rich. Today, you have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to build real wealth during the greatest wealth transfer of the past 20 years. We want to show you how to profit from this massive change so you'll never be dependent on a faceless corporation again for your financial livelihood.
You deserve to have the freedom to do what you want, when you want, wherever you want. The day of the 9 to 5 is gone. Stop hoping for a good time to ask your boss for a raise. Stop waiting for politicians to prioritize your financial well-being. You are in the driver's seat of your life and your prosperity. You need a source of income that you control that works for you no matter what you're doing with your time. You want a source of income that doesn't depend on location so you can make money from home or on the road if you love to travel. It's time to create a sustainable income stream that will consistently grow year after year. Today, with the reach of the internet, this is easier than ever before. The best way to accomplish it is by building your own business online, following a very specific model that we've developed.
In this video series, we'll show you how to quickly start and grow your own business selling a brand you completely own. You don't need any business or e-commerce experience to be successful. All you need is desire to make a big change in your life today. Over the past 8 years, we've helped over 35,000 people discover the path to financial freedom. We hate seeing people trapped, living unfulfilling lives with no way out, because we used to be in the same situation.
Years ago, I worked at an investment bank right at the beginning of the 2008 financial crisis. The economy was crumbling, but worst of all for me, I was miserable at my soul-sucking 16-hour-a-day job. So I quit. I found my way into e-commerce by chance. It wasn't easy at the beginning. I made tons of mistakes, and at one point early on, I was even $100,000 in debt. But I kept learning and eventually figured out how to build a profitable, cash-producing online business. Once I learned the real secrets to success in e-commerce, I built multiple businesses with a total of over $200 million in sales online. Today, with the same method we're showing you in this video series, one of my brands generates as much as $2 million every single month.
Like Matt, I worked in the corporate world. For 20 years, I was a good employee. As finance director for a telecommunications company, I'd wake up each day, go into the office, and do the work I was supposed to do. But secretly, I was looking for a way out. I didn't want to wait another 20 years to retire. With my corporate job, I felt like I was missing out on watching my daughter and son grow up. I wanted to control my schedule and work from home. I wanted to spend time with my family, go on vacations, and live the life I wanted now. So I built my first business with the model you're learning today, and within a year, I was producing enough income from my business to quit my job. Since then, I've sold multiple millions per year, with brands even selling as much as $250,000 in a single day.
For the past 9 years, I've been on a mission to help people achieve financial freedom and avoid all the painful lessons I had to learn on my own. I know there's a better, easier, faster way to build a cash-producing business that you own online. Mike was one of my very early students. He's living proof complete financial freedom is possible. Plus, Not only is Mike the owner of a multi-million-dollar e-commerce business, he's also now one of the top experts at the specific model you're about to learn. We estimate the people we've taught have sold over $9 billion through their own businesses. They've come from all different backgrounds and levels of experience.
Take Leah and David Cups, for example. Leah was a graphic designer and David was in medical sales. They started with no online experience and quickly built and sold their first business within a few years for $4 million. They've since built multiple new businesses from scratch with the same exact steps you're learning here. Those businesses are now worth millions of dollars too. This is proof this model works. It works today, and it's repeatable by anyone who follows the right steps. We've brought them here today so you can hear directly from them.
All right, thanks David and Leah, thanks for joining us. Before we get into you all's story, I want to kind of briefly touch on something. So at this point, y'all have sold 4 different brands with 3 different exits, and there's a lot of privacy and restrictions around the details you can give on this kind of stuff with selling any kind of business, but it's been easy to say like multiple 7 figures. Is that all correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then when did you start your first brand?
2014, towards the end of 2014.
Okay, and then what were you doing before you started it?
So David was working as a medical sales rep, and I was working as a freelance graphic designer. And I was having a meeting with one of my clients. I was redoing some packaging for her skincare line. And I asked her if she sold products on Amazon, and she said, no, Amazon's really difficult. So I haven't tried to sell my products there. I went home and I Googled how to sell products on Amazon, and I stumbled across a video of Matt and Jason talking about how to do that. And that's how we got started.
So that kind of talks about how you got started, but why did you make that decision to get started? Was there something you wanted to get out of the business?
So at the time I was working in medical sales, and I was, had gotten my dream job, and the problem might've been my dream job revenue wise, but we had a daughter, and found myself being gone like 4 nights a week in medical sales, just traveling. And so I would get home, and it was like our daughter didn't recognize me. It was like she wouldn't let me hold her or whatever. I was like, man, I can't just be this absent dad that, yes, we're making more money, but it's not how I want to raise a family. And so we started looking at ideas of how we can be together, like be home together as a family. And we called it the Bring Daddy Home Project.
And how long was it before you were able to bring Daddy home?
It was 2 years.
2016.
Yeah, we have a picture of us all out to dinner at David's retirement party. He retired from medical sales and traveling.
I really appreciate you all joining us here. You all are an awesome example. You are so giving. You keep telling people your story and message while you're super busy, raising your family and building your businesses. So yeah, I really appreciate you all doing this.
Thank you.
Thanks guys. Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate everything that you've done for people.
Now that you know the huge opportunity, and you've even heard from people including Mike and Leah and David who've succeeded with it, what do you do first? If you could have someone do 90% of the work for you getting started, would that make it easier to be successful? If you could leverage billions of dollars in resources and infrastructure for pennies, would that give you a huge advantage in getting off the ground? Now, what if you could build an entire e-commerce brand you own without a warehouse, without employees, and even without a website? Wouldn't that make it so much easier? Well, you can.
Since 1994, before the internet reinvented the modern world, there's been a company on a mission to revolutionize shopping online. They started with books, then built a business online that sells everything from toilet paper to beauty creams to dresses to even pre-built houses now. This company is Amazon. They've grown from nothing to a nearly $2 trillion company. And Amazon continues to grow at a rapid pace because of the unstoppable growth of online shopping. Now, we don't work for Amazon, though we have done some work together. We have zero financial incentive to tell you about this massive business. However, they've created the easiest, fastest, lowest cost way for you to start your own e-commerce business today.
I started selling on Amazon in 2010. The opportunity and sales volume is now 13 times bigger than back then. Amazon will handle your warehousing, your shipping, most of your customer service, website hosting, fraud prevention, returns, and a heck of a lot more. Compared to the cost of putting this all together yourself, it's very cheap. Plus, Because we've been doing this so long and are constantly at the cutting edge of what's working to make sales on Amazon, we've developed special strategies specifically for Amazon to make consistent sales fast, even with a brand new product. The brand you build is yours. You can and should sell it everywhere you can. Ultimately, this means on your own website and maybe even in retail stores. But starting with Amazon allows you to start making money as quickly as possible with a very little startup cost.
The first step is to pick a product to sell. I'm about to show you how to use Amazon to find a hot product opportunity to start your business. Some products you'll find using these steps have the potential to generate 1 million or more in sales per year. You'll learn the 4 criteria that make a perfect product opportunity, where to find those products, how to find suppliers, and when to make the decision to place your first inventory order.
So what Mike's about to show you is incredibly important for your business because your first product is going to serve as the foundation for your business. In general, he's going to walk you through the 4 criteria, but in general, what you're looking for are products with high sales volume and low competition. And one other critical thing, you want products that you can actually private label. So this product right here, the only thing that separates this from somebody else's product is a tiny little brand name right here. So Mike's going to show you how to find products just like these you can sell on Amazon.
To check out the profit potential and competition, we start by going to Amazon. Amazon already tells us which products are selling the best through their best seller section right here. When we go there, we can see the top selling products on all of Amazon in the top level categories, such as automotive, baby, beauty and personal care, cell phones and accessories, and over 30 other categories. Now we're going to use these categories, start drilling down into more specific products that we can sell ourselves on Amazon. Each of these top level categories has hundreds of subcategories within them, and by going deeper into them, we're going to find hidden product opportunities that are both profitable and easy to launch. The only categories that we want to ignore are those that include books, movies, and video games, because what we're looking for are physical products that we can build an entire brand around. So how do you decide which categories to start looking in? One easy way is to simply think about your own personal hobbies and interests. If you like to cook, start in kitchen and dining. If you're into all things baby related, then start in baby. Every category will have good opportunities, so it's best to start your search in those categories that are of interest to you. Now, since Matt and I have had to do a lot of video recording at home lately, I'm going to show you how we found the selfie ring light that he showed you earlier. So we're going to go into the cell phone and accessories categories. Then I'm going to drill down into accessories. Then I'm going to go down and look for something that has video and photo accessories. And finally, I'm going to find the mobile flashies and selfie lights category. Once I'm in the subcategory with products that I'm interested in, like this one right here, I'm going to use a little trick to pull up not only the top selling products, but also the most searched for products. Now we do this by typing in the exact same subcategory name into the search. So in this case, it's going to be mobile flashes and selfie lights. When we do this, Amazon's going to return the best-selling products that customers are buying when they do that search. Now, another benefit of putting in that search term is it allows us to use a special tool called MBS Retriever. MBS Retriever, or just Retriever for short, it's a special tool that uses real Amazon data to show you exactly how much money each of these profits are generating each month. We've included instructions for getting access to this tool for free in the bonus download beneath this video. Now, when you use Retriever on the search results for any search page on Amazon, it's going to give you critical information that you need for finding great opportunities. You can see the price, the number of monthly sales, the amount of revenue each product is generating, and a whole lot more. Now, what we want to do is use a filter feature as well to narrow down our list and make sure that there's plenty of profit to be made, yet still plenty of room for competition. We do that by enabling filters. I'm going to put in a maximum price of $100. And the reason we do that is we know that if you sell products that are that expensive, then your initial inventory cost is going to be way more than it has to be for your first product. Next, we're also going to put in a minimum monthly revenue of $40,000. We do this because a product generating that many sales at an average profit margin of 25%, which is the minimum number we look for profit, it indicates a product that's generating not only $480,000 per year in sales, but also $10,000 a month in profit. And in a few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to calculate the potential profit for any product on Amazon. Now, we can see here that there are multiple sellers selling this type of product. The top seller is selling well over $636,000 per month, making this a $7 million product per year. And there are still multiple other sellers making anywhere from $40,000 to $290,000 per month in sales for these products. If you apply these filters and have at least 3 products that are still there, then that's a good indication that there's plenty of room for competition with this type of product. There's not one single product dominating every single sale, and there are multiple products generating $500,000 or more every year in sales. Now, if you saw less than 3 products remaining, you'd simply go search in another of the tens of thousands of subcategories on Amazon. But as you can see here, the Selfie Light Ring not only has great sales and profit potential, but it also has plenty of room for a new seller just like you to jump right into. Now, once you've found a good product opportunity like this, the next step is to find a supplier and validate its profit potential. So where and how do we do that? Well, unless your product goes on your skin or in your body, we use a site called Alibaba.com. That's where you can find suppliers for almost every product sold on Amazon. I'm going to start off by searching for this product on Alibaba. So Selfie Ring Light. Now when we do that, we're going to get back a ton of results. As you can see here, 17,654 results. That's a lot of products to search through. What we can do is also start filtering things down. One of the filters that I like to use is make sure that the maximum price that I'm looking and willing to pay is 1/3 of the selling price of the product that we're looking at on Amazon. So if we go back to Amazon and we pull up this top selling selfie ring, we can see that it's selling for $34.99. So that means the maximum that I'm willing to pay for that product to be made would be 1/3 of that, or somewhere around $11 or $12. So if we go back into Alibaba, I'm going to make the maximum price be $11 and hit OK. Now once we do that, it's going to show me all types of products that are not only the type of product I want to sell, it's also going to make sure that I can get at least a 25% or more profit margin on this product. Now once we find one that looks similar to the product that we're selling, you simply click on it. You can make sure that by looking at the pictures and the video that this is something that's very similar to the one that we're looking for. And then you can check out the prices as well to make sure that we're well within the price we're willing to pay. And remember, I was willing to pay up to $11 for this product. Well, you can see that you can get products for as little as $6.89, but even ordering the lowest quantity, you can still only pay $8.55, which already tells me that I'm going to have a good profit margin off of this product. Now, the way that I really can determine that is I'm going to use a tool called the Amazon FBA Revenue Calculator tool. You can find this by doing a simple Google search for Amazon FBA Revenue Calculator tool. Now, the first thing you want to do is put in the ASIN or unique product keyword for the product that we're looking for. If I go back and see the selfie ring, you can see the ASIN right there in the product URL. We're going to copy that, paste that into the revenue calculator, and hit search. Now, if it pulls up multiple results, just click on the one that looks mostly like the product that we're looking for, and that's this one right here. We're going to put in the price that we want to sell it for. In this case, it's going to be $34.99. Then we're going to include the price that it's going to cost us to pay for this. And if we go back over to Alibaba, we know that even ordering the lowest quantity, it's going to be $8.55. We're going to put that in right here. And we know that's going to cost something to ship this product over from China to Amazon's warehouse. So I'm also going to put in an additional $1 in cost for this product. Then we click on Calculate. And as you can see here, this product, using even the higher numbers that we found before we start getting discounts and ordering more, generates over a 34% in profit margin. And that's $12 on each and every sale that you make on Amazon. This is exactly the type of profit that we like to look for. Now, the next thing we want to do is we actually want to order product samples, because the only way to ensure that you have a good quality product that customers are going to love, going to give you good reviews for, is to make sure that you check out the samples and order them from one of the suppliers that you find on Alibaba. And ordering a sample can be pretty simple. You could contact the supplier by clicking on this little email icon and send them an email, but some of the suppliers on here, if you don't want to talk to them right now, they make it even simpler. If you click on the Buy Samples button, it's going to walk you through the process of ordering a sample online. As you can see here, I could go ahead and order a sample for $20 and have it shipped here for $25 extra, meaning that I can get an entire sample to start a new product, new business with for less than $46. That's how easy it can be to order a product sample from Alibaba. And again, it's an important step because we want to check out the sample and make sure the quality is as good or better than the product we're looking at on Amazon. So that's how you find a product using Alibaba. Now, what do you do when you're looking for a product that goes either on your skin or in your body, such as beauty creams or supplements? Well, that's when we head on over to Google and do a simple Google search. All we need to do is type in the type of product we're looking for and then put the words private label either before or after it. So let's imagine we're looking for men's eye cream. We type in men's eye cream and then put the word private label right after it. And then as you can see here, we are going to see hundreds of thousands. In this case, it's showing us 310 million results. Now, there aren't that many private label sellers for this product, but the point is there are thousands of people looking to sell you and I products in order to private label our products for us. All we do is scroll down. We can see that there are lots of companies out there selling eye cream for dark circles for men, private label skincare products, cucumber eye cream. What you'd want to do is simply click on these links, check out the different providers and sellers for this, contact them just like we do in Alibaba, and even get a quote and sample from them. That's how easy it is to find products that go either on your skin or in your body. Now, the final step is actually choosing which product you're going to sell. And we make that decision based upon profit, quality, and supplier communication. You want at least a 25% profit margin. You want a high quality product that you can test and tell from the samples that you get. And choosing a supplier that's responsive to your questions and able to work with you easily, it'll go a long way down the road when you're scaling your business and looking to find even more products to grow your brand with. Now, with what you just learned, you now know how to find the perfect product opportunity using the 4 criteria we use each time we look for our own new products. Good profit potential, plenty of room for competition, a good high quality product, and the ability to private label it.
As Mike mentioned, the last criteria is you want the ability to private label the products that you find. This is incredibly important because you want to own the brand, but it's super simple. So take, for example, this product right here, which is a selfie light. The only thing that makes this product somebody else's brand is a tiny little logo right here. And you can't see this, but there's also the same thing right here on the back. That's it. They have that, and then they have a logo on their packaging. You could have a product just like this, almost identical, using the exact steps that Mike showed you, but with your brand and your logo on there. Same thing applies to this product. This is a moisturizing eye cream. It has a sticker on here with somebody's logo and a sticker around here with somebody's logo. Otherwise, this is a generic product and generic packaging. That's how easy it is to create your own brand. So this is absolutely the route you want to go because your profit margins will be way higher, your business will be worth more, and you'll have a heck of a lot more control over your business. Follow the steps we just showed you to find great product opportunities on Amazon with high sales volume and low competition. Sarah Tedesco worked at a local organic farm, managing their farmers market stand before starting this business. She followed these steps, found her first product opportunity, and ordered her batch of inventory with her branding on it. In her first 6 days of selling, she sold over $1,000 of her product. Within the first 19 days, she profitably sold $25,000 of it. Her family and friends are blown away by how fast her business has grown.
Now, it's your turn. Use this information to find your own product opportunity today and change your life forever. To help you find your product even faster, download our curated list of 100 hot product opportunities for free. Every one of them has been estimated to generate $1 million in sales per year. This list is only available for a limited time. So click the button below to access your free list and pick your perfect opportunity.
The opportunity today to start an e-commerce business from scratch following this model is bigger than anything I've ever seen in over a decade in e-commerce. Recent events have created a huge increase in demand for products online. There are thousands of opportunities available for people following the right steps to profit quickly. But like all good things, this window of opportunity won't be available for long. The faster you pick a product and take action, the easier it will be for you to succeed. So don't wait. Download the list below, rewatch this video if necessary, and get started looking for your first product to sell.
Today, you learned how to find great product opportunities using Amazon and how to find reputable suppliers for your first product. In the next video, you'll learn how to easily add your new product to Amazon. You'll discover how small, powerful tweaks to your product page on Amazon can result in nearly instant sales, even if nobody has ever heard of your brand before.
All this and much more is coming up in the next video. We'll see you there.
According to the Pew Research Center, 1 in 4 adults have had trouble paying their bills since the coronavirus outbreak started. A third have dipped into their savings or retirement accounts to make ends meet, and about 1 in 6 have borrowed money from friends or family. The pandemic sent shockwaves through the economy, resulting in millions losing their jobs. It was also a wake-up call.
People are starting new businesses at the fastest rate in more than a decade. After the pandemic reshaped the economy, 2 things have become obvious. First, the demand for online shopping skyrocketed as brick and mortar businesses went into lockdown. As a result, e-commerce experienced 10 years worth of growth in just 8 weeks. Second, you must be in control of your income so you're never caught blindsided by a devastating global event like this again. The best way that I know to be in charge of your income and increase your earnings as high as you want is to build a business online. You decide how much you earn. You reap the rewards personally from every second you spend building your business. No more working your butt off to make somebody else money. Create an unlimited income to build your dream home. Take care of your parents, send your kids to college, or recharge on any vacation you want. All it takes is believing that you can do it and taking the right steps to make it real.
In video 1, you learned how building your own business online can set you free for life. You also learned why Amazon is the easiest and fastest way to get started. You met the Cups and learned how they completely transformed their lives by finding products to sell on Amazon. You also saw how they built and sold 3 businesses for millions of dollars. You discovered how simple it is to start your own business by finding profitable products to sell, like this eye cream. You learned the easy steps to find a supplier and contact them so you can place your first order. Unlike starting a franchise or a lot of other businesses, you don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars to start this business. I personally started with $500 in inventory and have since grown to sell over $14 million on Amazon. The Cups started their first business with an inventory investment of less than $500 and have now made multiple millions because of it.
Today, we recommend that you have at least $1,000 for your initial inventory investment. $2,000 to $3,000 will give you a lot more opportunities to choose from and will allow you to grow your business much faster. The most important thing, though, is just getting started. A life of wealth and prosperity is waiting for you. Once you have the right product to sell, the next step is adding your new product to Amazon and attracting your first customers. That's what we're covering today. Specifically, you'll learn the 5 key areas of your Amazon product listing essential to getting people to find and buy your product.
Now, before we jump into the training, I want you to meet another couple whose lives have been forever changed by Amazon, Ben and Charity DeVries. Selling on Amazon has allowed them to trade a traditional home for life on the road. They spent the last year exploring national parks across the US while running their business inside an RV. Now, the reason it's so important for you to hear from people like Ben and Charity is it makes this business real. We're giving you the strategies to create the freedom you want. But first, you have to believe it's possible. The best way is to see real examples of people who've already accomplished what you want. They've created multi-million-dollar businesses from scratch that allow them to do whatever they want in life. So listen closely as we dive into their incredible story. Well, great. Hey, Ben. Hey, Charity. Thanks so much for joining us here today. Really appreciate it.
I know we haven't seen you in so long.
You guys have done some pretty amazing and cool things, with your business. So tell us a little bit about what your life is like right now running an Amazon business.
Life is, it's good. It's busy because we have our business. We've got our kids and our family and travel. If you would have told us 5 years ago that life would look like it does today, we would have totally been like, yeah, you're kidding, because just having like the time and the location freedom that we have, we would have never thought that that would have been possible 5 years ago before we started this business.
So what was it like 5 years ago before you started the business? What were you guys doing?
Oh man. So Ben was working like a day job in what he calls
Cubicle land.
Yeah, cubicle land. I was actually like, busy mom with young kids, but looking for something to do income. So I was actually doing other people's laundry and picking up their dirty laundry and taking it back to my house and washing, folding, drying, and delivering it back to them. And that was not fun.
I had the entrepreneurial bug. I would make recommendations to the company I worked at, and nothing was really taken. It was like, this is kind of how we do it. And I wanted to do my own thing and kind of make my own processes that I know worked well. And I just really couldn't do that where I worked.
So we were just, 9 to 5 kind of grind, not really feeling fulfilled, but that was life.
Sure. And so you find your way into e-commerce, selling on Amazon. While you're on the road, like what would your typical like day to day or maybe like a week schedule kind of look like for you all, like running your business and doing all the sort of fun stuff you wanted to do?
Ben and I'll get up a couple hours before the kids.
Coffee first.
We sit outside the RV with our coffee, talk a little bit about, okay, well, what's on the docket for today? Maybe we'll get out the laptops for an hour, maybe. And then, we go play, we go explore, and we go have fun. It's very, very low maintenance running this business.
Thank you guys so much. You guys give so much back to the community. You're always willing to share your story. We know you're busy. You're traveling and taking care of kids and also running your business. So we really appreciate all the time that you give to everyone watching this right now.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Isn't that incredible? They've created a life of total freedom. And the best part is that this model is proven. It's the model we use ourselves in our own personal businesses. And it's the same model that we've taught to over 35,000 people to achieve financial freedom.
What you're about to learn now is how to list your product on Amazon and start making sales.
When you're ready to add your first product to Amazon, the process for adding it is pretty straightforward. Your first step is to create your own Seller Central account. The process is incredibly simple, and you can find the link for doing that right on the bottom of Amazon's homepage. And in case you're worried about whether or not you can sell based upon where you live, don't be. You can sell on Amazon from practically anywhere in the world. And when you do sign up to sell, we recommend starting your new business on Amazon.com in the United States. It has the most customers out of all the other Amazon sites and will help you get sales for your new brand as fast and easy as possible. Now, once your account is set up, the next step is to create your first product. We do that by going into your account, selecting inventory, and then add a product. Now we'll also want to select I'm adding a product not sold on Amazon because that's what we're doing here. We're creating a brand new product that never existed before. Now from here, you'll scroll down, go through the categories available, pick the one that's best for your product, and then when you finally get to it, you'll select category and start creating your product. At that point, you'll be able to enter in all the details of your product, such as the title, the images, your bullet points, your price, and your description. Now, those are the technical steps for adding your product on Amazon, but as you can imagine, it's probably a good idea to have all your product information ready before you jump right in and create your listing. This means that your title, your bullet points, your description, and images should all be ready ahead of time. And creating each one of these the right way, the way that we're going to show you right now, are going to help set you apart from all the other products out there on Amazon so you can make sales fast. Now, choosing the right keywords for your title, bullet points, and product description will help you rank above your competitors when people are searching for products on Amazon, resulting in more traffic and more sales. And how you write your listing and which images you choose to include will help you turn more of those visitors into buyers. And all of this means more growth and sales for your new business. The first step to preparing your product listing is to do keyword research. This is going to give us several search terms that we want to include in our listing in order to get more traffic. And keyword research doesn't have to be hard. As long as you know the most common search term for your product, then we can let Amazon tell us what other search terms people are using when searching for your product. Let's take, for example, this selfie ring light. When we go to Amazon and we start typing in the name of the product, you'll see that Amazon automatically starts suggesting other search terms that customers have been using when searching for this type of product. You'll want to write these down, and as long as they're relevant for your product, we'll want to include them in your product listing, specifically in the title, the bullet points, and the product description. Then, once you've created your list of search terms, it's time to start putting them to use. Now, when deciding on the best title for your product, you of course want to include the most popular search term. That's because your title is the most important thing Amazon looks at when deciding where your product shows up in the search results. For example, selfie ring light is probably the most common way to describe this product and is definitely what we want to include in the title if we want it to show up when people are searching for selfie ring light, which we do. But just having the most popular search term, that's what everyone else is doing. And when we type this into Amazon, we see all different types of search terms showing up, search terms that customers are using as well. And one thing that we know from our years of experience is that the longer the search term, the less competition that you will find. Want to see what I mean? Let me show you. So if we simply place double quotation marks around whatever search term that we're considering using, Amazon's going to tell us how many products are using that in their listing. So for example, I'm going to copy over selfie ring light. I'm going to put double quotations around it and hit enter. And you can see there's over 1,000 different products listed here. But if we type in selfie ring light with tripod stand, now we're down to 546 results. Then if we type in selfie ring light with tripod stand for iPhone, well, we're down to less than 100, 94 to be exact right here. All that using Amazon to tell us the exact search terms and how many products are showing up. Now, this one right here, less than 100 results, that's exactly the type of search term that we want to include in our title in order to narrow down our competition. And to get the best results, you put that at the very beginning of your title. You do that, and you already have extra ranking points above all the other sellers on Amazon who don't know to include their primary search term at the beginning of their title, much less in their title at all. Now, Amazon also looks at your bullet points when deciding which searches to show your product under. So you'll want to include the other keywords we found in our product research there as well. For example, we can include selfie ring light with tripod in one bullet, and then maybe selfie ring light for iPhone in another. But since your bullet points will also be the very next thing that any potential customer reads about your product, you also want to make sure that they're as compelling as possible. To do this, we always recommend listing out the benefits of your product here. Far too many sellers just include the features or specifications of their products in their bullet points, which can sound boring and won't make your product stand out. Now, while it may seem normal to include facts about your product, try instead to include the benefits of how your product will solve their problem or make their life better. Doing this one thing alone can help double or triple the number of customers who see your product listing and make the all-important decision of buying your product over your competition's. This selfie ring light right here is doing over $7 million a year, and they're doing okay by looking at their first bullet point, and they're mentioning that it's a dimmable ring light. That is something about their product. But they'd be doing even better if they talk about what this is going to do for them. For example, they do talk about how it's going to take away all the unflattering shadows, so why not lead with that? Such as no more unflattering shadows, and then go talk about why that is, because their ring light is dimmable. Then the next bullet point, they're talking about an upgraded tripod stand. Again, that doesn't tell you really much about it at all. But again, they get to why that's important later on because it means the increased stability will make sure it won't tip over. So how about this for leading into your bullet points? Never have your tripod fall over again. So remember, include search terms and benefits in each one of your bullet points and then move on to the product description. Now, when creating your product description, this is the place to create a story about your brand and your product, and also include even more search terms that you weren't able to include in the title and bullets. Now, the product description isn't quite as important as your title or bullet points, but you still want to take the time to let customers know how your product will improve their lives and why your brand is the one to choose. Now, the last thing you need to include in your listing are your product images. For your primary image, you want a high-resolution, professional quality photo taken on a white background. Now, most cell phones take great pictures nowadays, so you could easily do this yourself. Or, if you wanted to, you could hire a photographer to take your picture, and they can do this for anywhere between $20 to $50 each. In addition to your primary image, you also want to take advantage of all the other image spots as well on your listing. And in most cases, that's 7. And you can see this $7 million product is only using 6. So they're missing out on an additional place for a photo that they could put in here and potentially get even more sales. Since buyers can't touch and feel your product like they could in a physical store, you want to make sure that your pictures show them exactly what it would be like to own this product and how it's going to solve whatever problem they're trying to solve. More importantly, you want to try and include lifestyle images of people using your product. Smiling, happy people have been scientifically shown to increase the likelihood of someone buying a product. So whenever possible, include a picture of someone using and enjoying your product on your product listing. The title, the bullets, the description, and images are the primary components of your product listing. And following the steps that you just learned will help make your product stand out, get more traffic, and get more sales. But there's still one more step that you want to take before you launch your product, and that's to get your initial product reviews. The easiest and fastest way is to ask friends and family to buy your product and offer you an honest product review. To date, this is how most people still get their first reviews. And since you only need 5 to 10 to get started, it's the best place to start. If you don't live in the country you're selling in and don't have any friends or family to ask, Well, now's the best time in history to still be able to reach out to people anywhere in the world quickly and easily. Facebook includes billions of people and over 620 million Facebook groups. These groups are made up of people with common interests, and with that many groups, it shouldn't be difficult to find dozens of them interested in your type of product. So if you don't have friends or family in the US, search out Facebook groups with interests related to your product. Engage with the group to show that you too are interested in the same things they are. Then, when it comes time to launch, ask if any of the members would be willing to try out your product and hopefully give you your first few reviews. So here's a recap of the 5 most important components of your product listing. Include your primary search term at the beginning of your title. Highlight the benefits of your product in your bullet points and include more search terms as well. Tell your brand story in your product description. Get a high quality image on a white background for your primary image and include lifestyle images of people using your products in your other images. And get your initial 5 to 10 reviews for your product using friends and family or by finding and joining relevant Facebook groups. You do those things the way that you just learned, and you have a product listing that's ready to get traffic and convert it into sales.
So far, you've learned how to find a great product opportunity using Amazon, how to find suppliers, and how to create a great product listing page on Amazon. We've created a powerful guide to help you set up the perfect Amazon product listing page. Access it below this video for free after watching.
Next, you'll need a strategy to predictably get your product to show up for popular search phrases on Amazon so you can grow your sales. In the next video, you'll learn 2 ways to make this happen. You'll learn how Amazon decides to push products to the top of the search results and how your product can be one of the first that people see when they shop.
Remember, you are in control of your destiny, and using this information can change your life. The more action you take, the closer you get to the freedom that you want.
We'll see you in the next video.
Finding a product to buy on Amazon is fairly simple. You click on the search bar at the top and type in what you're looking for. Then you look at the results Amazon shows you and pick the one that looks the best. This is how everyone uses Amazon, which gets 2 billion visits a month.
So think about this. If you want to make a lot of money, wouldn't it be valuable to know how to get a product that you own to show up for popular search phrases that people are typing into Amazon billions of times each month? Well, that's what today's video is all about.
Soon, people will search on Amazon and find your product. When they buy it, you make money. You'll have a cash-producing business that you can run 100% from home. You'll be able to work on your own time and not have to be tied to any one place. You'll finally be free to do what you want when you want. No more turning down opportunities saying, "I have to work."
I'm about to show you how to make your first sales by getting your product listing to show up at the top of Amazon search results. There are 2 ways to do this. The first way is to pay for ads, which is usually the first thing you see when you search for a product on Amazon. This works incredibly well to make sales for a new product. The only downside is that you pay for every single click, which can get expensive. The second way to make sales is to create free traffic by getting your product to rank for popular, relevant search phrases. This is what we're going to focus on because it's the best way to make profit quickly with your new product on Amazon. So let's get started. At this point, you already learned how to find a great product on Amazon, how to find a supplier so you can order your first batch of inventory, and how to create a powerful product listing. Now it's time to get sales. As I mentioned before, you can either pay to get sales with advertising or focus your time on getting ranked for the most valuable search terms on Amazon that'll lead to consistent and free sales. The method that you're going to learn involves a little bit of paid advertising, but it's primarily used to tell Amazon which search terms you want to rank for. To understand why this works, it's best to understand first how Amazon chooses which products show up at the top of customer searches. Now, when a customer searches for a product on Amazon, the first thing Amazon's going to look at when deciding which products to show up to the customer is the product listing. Is the search term in the title? Is the search term in the bullets? Or is that search term in the product description? You've already learned how to include your primary search term in all 3 of these places in our second training video. So your product is already on the way to getting top search rankings. However, Amazon can't only rely upon that, because if 100 different products all had the same title, the same bullets, and the same description, Amazon would still need to know which one to show first, and in which order. To make that decision, Amazon looks at how previous customers found and then bought your product. If someone searched for a selfie ring light and bought your product, then that's an additional point for when Amazon decides where to show your product. You make another sale using the same search term, that's another point. And the more sales your product makes using each search term, the higher your product will be ranked. And the higher your product is ranked, then the more sales you make for that search term, and the process begins to repeat all by itself. But to get your product ranked initially for the search terms that you want will take a bit of a targeted jumpstart, which is exactly what the launch strategy you're about to learn will do. Now, there are 3 steps to launching your product for fast and consistent sales. Creating a discount to attract more buyers, targeting specific search terms with Amazon PPC, and then driving targeted sales with cashback offers. One of the easiest ways to make your product more attractive to potential buyers is to offer a discount or a coupon. Even though Amazon makes this super simple, the majority of sellers don't know how to do this, which means a coupon on your product will help it immediately stand out. Take a look at these taco holders on Amazon. If you notice, the ones that are selling at the top and the ones that are getting more sales, many of them have coupons, and that's that green section that says save $3, save $5. A lot of the ones at the top have a coupon, but as I scroll down to the bottom, you'll see less and less with the coupons, which isn't a coincidence because the top sellers, they know that creating a coupon drives more sales, which leads to higher rankings. Now, to create a coupon, you log into your Seller Central account, and then you're going to want to go to Advertising, and then the Coupon menu. And from here, you click on the Create a New Coupon button. Now, the first thing you'll want to do is pick the product that you will be selling. Let's imagine we're going to be selling taco holders. We add that to the coupon and continue. We pick a percentage off, and I'm going to go anywhere from 10 to 20% for the launch. So let's say 20% off. You set a budget, which you can set as low as $100, and that's what we'll do starting off. Then we just type in the name of the product that we're selling, which is taco holders, and then set a start date and an end date for this discount. Then the last step is to review this coupon, make sure it's all correct, and if it is, click on Submit Coupon. And within just a few hours, your coupon will be up and running on Amazon. Now, once your coupon's active, the next thing you want to do is start sending Amazon buyers to our product for the search term that we want to rank for. We do this by creating a simple pay-per-click campaign from right inside of Amazon. Amazon calls these sponsored product ads, and you can access them through the advertising menu as well. So let's create one right now. We're going to give our campaign a name. We'll call it Taco Holders Lunch. We'll give a daily budget of just $10 for now. That way, we're going to tell Amazon which search terms we want our product to show up for. So when we scroll down, we're going to select the product that we're selling. We'll say it's these taco holders. And then here's where we actually type in the keywords that we want to start targeting. Now, Amazon's already going to give us a list of some of the ones they think we might want to rank for based on our listing. But what we're going to do is enter in the list so we can specifically tell them what we want to start having our product show up for. And watch what happens. As I type in taco holder, you'll notice that Amazon starts giving us all other types of search terms as well. These are other search terms we might also want to be ranking for. So what we could do is either add that one search term, or we can simply add all these keywords over and start selling our product anytime people start typing in these search terms. Once we feel like it looks good, all we need to do is click on the launch campaign and we're done. By setting up your first sponsored ads campaign and targeting the search terms that you want to rank for, you're on your way to getting higher search rankings and more free sales. Now, while running a discount and a sponsored ad campaign alone can get you on your way to higher rankings, there's a third, seldom used strategy on Amazon that'll make it happen even faster. This third step has actually been used for hundreds of years in retail, but on Amazon, it's still pretty much a top secret method for ranking. That is, unless you're someone who's watching this training and knows exactly how to do it. It's called cashback offers, and it involves offering rebates to customers who purchase your product. Companies use this all the time when launching new products in the retail world, so you may not think it's anything new or special. However, the secret to making this drive your product to the top of the search rankings on Amazon is to first ask your customers to search for your product on Amazon before they buy it. Doing this will add more ranking points for your product and help you move up even faster in the search results. Now, to do this, let's first start with the primary search term that you want to rank for. We already decided that selfie ring light with tripod stand and phone holder is a great search term to start off with. And with that in mind, we want to find people to buy our product and get a full 100% rebate for it. The easiest way to do that is to make a post on Facebook and ask any friends and family if they want to try out your product and have you rebate them the entire purchase price back. As you can see here, here's a really simple post that I created for my own Facebook page, just saying, hey everyone, I'm launching my own business and I've created my very first product on Amazon. I'd really like to get some feedback, so if you want to get a free product, just shoot me a message and I'll give you the details. Then, for anyone who's up for it, you send them a message on Facebook, explain the process, and make sure they know to first search for your product using the search term that you want to rank for. After they've purchased the product and want to get their rebate, you can simply send them money via Facebook or PayPal, whichever is easier. We start off doing about 5 rebates each day and make sure to check our search ranking results each morning. You'll be surprised at how quickly your product will move up in the search results with this dead simple strategy. And once your product is on page 1 and consistently making sales, you simply move on to the next search term that you want to rank for and repeat the process. Within just a few weeks, you should be ranking for multiple search terms. And as you're moving up, you'll see something pretty amazing start to happen. Your product will be getting full-priced organic sales from other customers who just happen to find your product while shopping on Amazon, because your product showed up before all the other competing products on Amazon. This process works, period. And once it does, your next step is to maintain and grow your sales and search ranking. To do this, you want to run small, low-budget PPC campaigns similar to what you did for your launch. You don't need to spend a ton of money on them, but you just want to make sure that you continue to get sales each day through your main search terms. You also want to make sure to turn on what are called automatic campaigns and let Amazon decide what products and what search terms to show your product for. Now, why would we want to do that? Because Amazon knows their customers better than anyone, and they'll be able to find even more search terms than you might not even have thought about for your product. You run these automatic campaigns, review the searches that resulted in sales for your product, then you include those specific search terms in your manual PPC campaigns to further increase your rankings and get even more free sales. There's also one more important step that you can do to not only maintain but increase your rankings, and that is to get more reviews. The more reviews you have, the more customers will want to buy your product after clicking on it. And the more customers that buy your product, the more you'll move up in the search rankings. Now, if you're worried that it's too hard to get reviews, don't be. Amazon has made this dead simple by including a button on each and every order inside of your Amazon account. After each customer has bought your product and tried it out for a few days, you go into your account, click on this button, and then Amazon will send them an email asking them for a product review. There's no email to write, no shady tactics involved, just the clicking of a button right inside of your account. So that covers how to launch your product to get immediate sales and higher search rankings, and how to maintain and grow your sales once your launch is over.
So Mike just showed you how to take a brand new product and rank it on Amazon. This will help you start making sales immediately with your new product. Now you might be wondering at this point, how does this business really work? Do I need a warehouse or do I need to travel to my supplier? The process we've developed allows you to build your business from anywhere in the world with just a laptop and an internet connection. Here's how it works. You find a product opportunity and then contact suppliers like you learned in video 1. You then come up with a brand name for your product and get a simple logo created. Then you tell your supplier to manufacture a batch of your inventory for you with your name and branding on it. When your inventory is ready, you can have your personalized inventory shipped from your manufacturer directly to Amazon. Amazon owns a network of warehouses around the world they call Fulfillment by Amazon, or FBA. Amazon will store your inventory and ship it out to the customers who buy from you. They'll even take care of all the customer service related to the shipping and even process returns for you. You can see everything remotely by logging into your online Amazon Seller Central account. When customers buy your product on Amazon, you'll see the orders in your account, and customers will be automatically shipped the products that they bought from you. Amazon pays you every 14 days for the sales that you make. Then when your inventory starts to run low, simply contact your supplier to manufacture some more products, then have them shipped to Amazon once again. Repeat this process and watch your bi-weekly payouts grow and grow. That's how your entire business can be run from your home, while visiting family, or even while you're traveling the world.
Launching your product doesn't take as long as you might think. In fact, you could find a product and launch it in just 90 days. And once you get rolling, you can be making big profits in months. Don't take my word for it, though. I want to introduce you to two special guests who created a six-figure business within a year of launching their first product. She's from Bulgaria and he's from Romania. They immigrated as a couple to the US to pursue the American dream in Chicago. Things weren't easy at first, though. Andre took a job as a truck driver to pay the bills, which meant they weren't able to see each other very much. Then Galia heard about a growing opportunity to build your own brand on Amazon. Within a few months of picking the first product, they were able to scale their business to $75,000 a month, enough for Andre to quit his job and run the business full-time with her. They even had a record $120,000 day over the Amazon Prime Day event. Today, they own a fast-growing business that's now exceeded $1 million per year. This is the story of Galia and Andre.
The reason their story is so important for you to hear is they didn't start with any major advantages. Galia and Andre weren't from the US, they didn't have a lot of money, and this young couple had never sold anything online before. Yet, they built a business following the same exact steps we're teaching you here. So let's hear their story.
All right, so welcome Galia and Andre. We're so glad to have you guys here. Love your background and everything.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Just tell us a little bit, what has life been like for you starting your own business, and how's it went for you?
It was absolutely great. We stayed in a smaller apartment in the suburbs, and right now we just moved here in downtown like about 2 weeks ago.
A lot of things have changed, starting from where we live to what we do. Andre is no longer a truck driver. He hasn't worked anything else but on the business for a year.
Yeah.
So Amazon has been our primary source of income, and we keep growing and living off it. So I think it's been great.
Cool. And what was it like for y'all first getting started? Because y'all had never done any sort of e-commerce sort of stuff before, right?
No, we haven't been. It wasn't very hard, but it's not like the easiest thing in the world, just because it's something new. So we had to learn a lot of things, and it has definitely been a ride. But I think if we can do it with no previous experience, everyone else can do it too.
How did that early process go from sourcing your first product to sort of ramping up sales? Can you tell us a little bit about that kind of early journey?
I'm not sure if we were lucky. I don't think so. It was hard work also. But in the first month, we were selling like 20K.
Wow.
We sold out our first inventory order of 1,000 units in the first month.
Nice.
And after that, we were out of stock for 2 months. And then we kept increasing the sales. So that first year, we made almost $400,000 in sales. And that was 2018. Yeah. 2019. So last year, we did almost $900,000 in sales. And this year, so far, we have over 1.3 million in sales.
Wow.
Cool. Congratulations.
That's incredible. So thank you so much for everything you do and for helping out and sharing your story with everyone.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Financial freedom is possible if you believe you can do it and take the right actions toward it. It doesn't have to take a long time to achieve. It doesn't require a lot of money to get started. It does require dedication. The question is, are you committed to starting a new business today so that you can claim your freedom forever?
So far, you've learned how to find a product to sell on Amazon, how to find a supplier and place your first inventory order, and how to create your product listing page to attract customers fast. Now, we have a third gift for you. We've documented each step of the process to push your product up in the rankings for targeted search phrases. It's available in a handy guide you can access below this video immediately.
Now that you've learned all the major steps to get your product live and start making sales on Amazon, it's time to learn our step-by-step process to grow your business as big as you want. Whether you want to make a few $1,000s a month, a six-figure income, or you want a lifetime of wealth into the millions of dollars, it's all possible with this business. It's just a matter of how far you want to go. The typical path in life is to go to school, work for 45 or more years for somebody else, then hopefully retire and finally relax and have fun. But it doesn't have to be this way.
You don't have to wait till you're 65 or 70 to live life how you want. You can live where you want now. You can take up the hobby you've been putting off for years. You can spend time with those you love today and every day. But you can't do it following the typical path.
You must create your own source of income you control. If you depend on someone else for a paycheck, your financial livelihood and freedom are in their hands. Today, you'll see the blueprint to build your own successful business from scratch. You'll learn the path to leverage the hundreds of billions of dollars of international power of the world's largest online retailer to help you get started. No matter where you live in the world or what level of business experience you have, you can build a successful brand you own starting today.
After building a $500,000 a month business from scratch, Justin and Channing now have the freedom to live life how they want. They've traveled all over the world to places like China, Hong Kong, Thailand, London, Mexico, and Hawaii. Plus, they get to work from home and spend more time with their kids. They take off to go swimming with them anytime they want and watch every one of their sons' Little League games. It's time you enjoy the same freedom. This final video in the series will show you the full path.
In the first 3 videos, you learned a lot. First, you learned that today is the best time in history to build a business, especially an e-commerce business selling products online. $26.1 trillion in retail sales are coming online as you watch this video. We're living during the single greatest transfer of wealth in the last 20 years. By starting a business now online, you're in a great position to profit for years to come.
Second, you've learned that it all starts with choosing a great, high-quality product. Most importantly, you must own the brand. When you own the brand, you control how your products are sold, where they're sold, and how much you sell them for. Also, you own a valuable asset that's worth real money to someone looking to buy it in the future.
Third, you learned that Amazon, the world's largest online retailer, is the easiest and fastest way to get started. Finding great product opportunities is incredibly simple once you know what you're looking for. And fourth, you learned how to find high-quality suppliers using Google and Alibaba. You learned how easy it is to build your own branded version of just about any product sold online and how to place your first inventory order.
Fifth, you learn how to make sales and profits with your new product. It starts with a great product listing. Then you follow a specific process we taught you in the 3rd video to push your product high in the rankings for popular search terms on Amazon.
Today, we show you the blueprint to put all this together to scale your business to the level that meets your financial and lifestyle dreams. And when you do, your life can soon have the total freedom to do exactly what you want to do with your time. You'll be able to pursue your hobbies fully and spend more time with your family. You can even have the freedom to travel for months on end.
Meet Greg Pullman. Earlier this year, Greg and his family of 5 made the decision to travel around their homeland of Australia for 12 months with the new freedom they had with their amazing business. Greg could see his kids growing up before his eyes and knew it was a now or never moment to take this trip and spend an entire year with them. So he sold their house, packed up their camper, and hit the road. Greg is joining us today to tell us how starting a business on Amazon has completely changed the trajectory of his life.
Welcome, Greg. You're joining us all the way from Australia, correct?
Yep.
You've been basically touring Australia for about a year.
Yeah, pretty much. We started at the start of February.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about that? Like, what have you been doing? What have you been traveling in? That kind of thing.
We bought a 4-wheel and a caravan at the end of last year. We've just been basically traveling around trying to spend pretty much what's going to be our last year as a family together. Our kids are 11, 13, and 15, so they're going to be getting to the point of upper high school where they need to knuckle down and sort of stay in one place for a while. So we're just wanting to, I guess, have a last year of travel together and experiences together before they all grow up and it's too late.
It sounds like what's kind of allowed you to do this in part anyways is that, you were able to build a business that's kind of focused on selling online. And when you started that journey, what sort of made you get started in doing that in the first place?
I'd previously run a business making custom products for the coffee industry where we had to physically manufacture and assemble all the products ourselves. And while it was a great product, the very heavy inventory management side of it always bothered me. And so the real attraction for me to Amazon was the fact that Amazon handles all of the inventory and the shipping and the customer service side of things. So people can just place an order, get it shipped to them, have all the customer service handled and all that side of things without me having to be involved at all, which obviously means that it's a huge advantage in terms of being able to choose how you spend your time rather than being tied to, if someone orders 10 products, you've got 10 times the amount of work to be able to ship all those orders.
We've got a lot of people here that are watching this, and they're just thinking about getting started. A lot of them never built a business before. Maybe they're working a corporate job. What's your kind of advice to those people if they're just getting started, thinking about doing this, and have a lot of potential doubts or just general questions?
Probably one of the things that I found this year, having gone into it full time, is that it was a big, I guess, leap of faith to quit my day job and to do this trip. But we've just benefited so much from having the time together. You don't have life forever. You can't just always put things off and hope one day the perfect time will come, because I don't think it was the perfect time. I had a fairly comfortable day job. I'd been there for 20 years. It was a secure job. It wasn't something I really wanted to walk away from, but it was really that or don't do this trip. And so I think it was the best decision we've made so far, because it's just given us so many opportunities. Life doesn't go forever, and you've got to make the most of it. And if there's an opportunity where you think, well, maybe it's time to look at doing something else, I'm a bit sick of my day job, I want to try something different, I think Amazon's a great way to go. There's always going to be hurdles. I reckon if you can see the various hurdles that come along the way as opportunities rather than roadblocks, then you'll be one of the ones who survive and thrive.
Yeah, cool. That's great advice. Yeah, so I really appreciate you joining us today, Greg.
No worries. Thanks, guys. Good to see you again.
No matter what your goals are, we always recommend staying focused with your business. Start with one brand and one product. This allows you to grow your business's profits as quickly as possible. Sometimes a single product under a single brand can meet all of your financial goals. Ann Ferris from Costa Rica has a single product that sells $100,000 a month. This one product is enough to provide a significant income for her and her family. Many products sell millions per year, even millions per month. However, the goal is to have a line of products that are all relevant to the same type of customer. A principle of e-commerce is it's easier and more profitable to grow your business by selling more products to the same customers who have already bought from you, rather than always looking for new customers. This is what a brand is, and it's the key to scaling your business long term.
The best place to find additional products to grow your brand is with Amazon itself. Each product on Amazon already has a frequently bought together section that is based upon real customer purchases. For example, if we were selling this bamboo bath tray, we could go to this product page on Amazon, scroll down to the frequently bought together section, and then we'd see that customers are also buying a couple other things. The first is a original bath spa pillow, and they're also buying Dr. Teal's foaming bath with pure Epsom salt. Those are two products that would be easy to source using what you already learned, and that you could easily sell to your existing customers. You can also check out the next section, which is called products related to this item. As you can see here, they're going to show you lots of products, and many of them will be the same product. But you can keep scrolling through and find all other kinds of products that Amazon knows are related. For example, there's a bamboo sofa arm tray. There are also, let's see here, another sofa arm tray table. Seems like those are kind of popular for this type of customer. Then we're also going to see, well, you know what? I see a lot of wine glasses and wine bottles. So maybe wine glasses be something that people who buy this tray would like to use. And then we already noticed that there's other types of shampoo and bath products. Those would be easy as well to add right to this type of product. Now, Amazon's one place to go and find other products to expand your brand with, but there's another great source as well, and that's to check with your supplier. Your suppliers know their industry better than anyone, and they're always creating more products for both you and for your customers. And the more products that you buy from the same supplier, the more negotiating power you have to get better prices and drive better payment terms. So those very simple ways are easy methods for you to grow and expand your brand.
With your business following our strategies, you can produce both income and real wealth. Soon, you can produce enough income to quit your job, buy what you want, give to others, and enjoy a life of freedom. But that's not the end of the story. Following these simple steps, you're building a valuable asset. There are buyers and investors all over the world looking for brands like yours to buy if you build your business like we teach. The typical value you'll get is 3 to 5 times your annual profit. So let's say your business makes $250,000 a year in profit. That means your business is potentially worth $750,000 to over $1 million. Somebody might literally write you a check, or more likely just wire you the payment, for $1 million for a business you built following this model. This is how true financial freedom is created faster than you can imagine. You can see how scaling your business by adding more products adds value to your customers and allows you to grow and fund your dream life. In the case of the Selfie Light, you can also sell a microphone stand, separate tripod, and longer cables for your customers to be able to produce the best personal videos and pictures possible. If you sell body soap, for example, you can also sell shampoo and maybe conditioner, so on and so forth.
Once established, it's possible to manage your entire business using this model in an hour or two a day. Later, you can hire a staff member to take over some of the tasks so your time required is even less, and you can truly live the 4-hour work week lifestyle. With enough time, enough effort, and the right strategies, you can grow your business as big as you want. To scale your sales bigger and bigger, you only need to do more marketing, add more products to your brand, or sell in more places.
When you're ready, you can increase sales by selling on Amazon marketplaces in other countries, or sell the same products outside of Amazon completely on your own online store. The goal is to build a successful brand. That's where all the value is. Amazon is a great place to start, but your ultimate goal is to build multiple profitable sales channels. You can keep expanding for as long and as big as you want until you achieve your goals. I've recently started growing a new brand using this formula, and in the past 18 months, it's grown over 11,000%, from about $17,000 a month to $2 million a month. In fact, it's grown fast enough to get in the top 300 of Inc. magazine's list of the 5,000 fastest growing companies in America. I want you to experience the thrill of that kind of growth too.
Just imagine, you wake up to a notification on your phone that says you've been paid from the sales your business made overnight while you were sleeping. Now, you get your money direct deposited to your bank account every 2 weeks from a brand that you built over the past few months. Meanwhile, you're free to spend more time with your kids, take your family on vacation, care for your parents, build your dream house, give back to your community, and never have to worry about paying the bills again.
And it can happen faster than you think. Anything is possible if you take one step at a time and keep moving forward with the right training.
Would you like to spend even more time together, going even deeper and further on how to start and scale your own physical products business? As valuable as everything we've given you so far is, as I'm sure you'll agree, it's only a few basic ingredients of the whole recipe for a fast-growing, profitable business on Amazon. We couldn't fit in everything we have to offer in just 4 videos. To create the transformation in your life you want and deserve, you need more than that. And if you've liked what we've shared with you so far, you're going to love what we have for you next.
After a decade of selling online and many years of helping thousands of people build their own businesses, there's so much more we've learned we want to show you to help you create the life that you want. You've committed to taking action to improve your life. Are you ready to go even further than our brief encounter in this video series? We've decided to take an active role and responsibility for your success. We want to help you grow and build a successful business following this model through an ongoing, growing, and mutually beneficial, rewarding relationship. So when you see what we have in store for you, you'll be glad we've decided to go down this path.
Years ago, we knew there had to be a better way to build a successful business fast. After all the failures and successes in our own businesses, we discovered the way. We saw too many people struggling to achieve their goals, living lives of restriction, so we decided to do something about it. We created a step-by-step program showing the exact steps to build a brand and profit from it, leveraging the power of Amazon. The results have far exceeded our wildest dreams. We have tens of thousands of members and so many successes, it's nothing short of incredible.
Amazing Selling Machine, or ASM for short, is a step-by-step program to build your own successful brand from scratch. We estimate ASM members have sold over $9 billion online with businesses they've built. Because of the success of ASM, we've been featured on Forbes, CNBC, Success Magazine, Entrepreneur, and Business Insider. We've also been able to work with amazing entrepreneurs and business thought leaders such as Damon John of Shark Tank, Sir Richard Branson, Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, John Mackey, billionaire founder of Whole Foods, and Sarah Blakely, billionaire founder of Spanx.
ASM includes 4 powerful components. The first component is the brand new online web class, which we completely rebuilt in light of the massive changes our world has recently gone through. The online ASM web class contains 160 new video lessons over 9 modules, covering all the new cutting-edge strategies that we've never revealed before and are working like crazy right now. It includes over 50 hours of up-to-date training that you can watch anytime online at your own pace. As long as you have an average of an hour or two a day, you can build your business with ASM. Paul Nichols from the UK joined ASM last year with no online selling experience. He implemented what he learned to generate more per month than what he earned in an entire year at his last job. Recently, his sales crossed $86,000 in a single month.
Here's how it works. You'll set up your Amazon Seller Central account right away in the Welcome module so you can start making sales as soon as possible. Then in Module 1, you'll discover the perfect product to sell using our brand new product selection method. See, we've discovered a hack to find more profitable products than ever before using a completely automated product analyzer tool. It tells you exactly which product is the best opportunity to launch and when. As an ASM member, you get exclusive access to this powerful tool. Once you've found your product, Module 2 is all about sourcing. You'll discover how to find suppliers all over the world and how to negotiate to get the best prices and the lowest minimum order quantities.
In Module 3, we'll show you everything you'll need to place your first inventory order. Module 4 is a crash course in marketing and features a game-changing keyword research strategy that we're teaching for the first time. You'll also be the first to access the all-new Keyword Wizard tool that uses a little-known loophole on Amazon to create a list of the best keywords to target when you launch so you can save yourself the time and money figuring it out all on your own.
Then, in Module 5, we'll show you how to build your online presence while your product is being manufactured. You'll create a website for your new brand that's fast, easy, and practically free to set up. Plus, you'll master social media marketing and build an audience before you sell. Once your product's ready, Module 6 will show you the exact steps to a successful launch. This is hands down the most effective and efficient launch training we've ever released.
As an ASM member, you get access to an exclusive launch platform that ranks your product even in competitive markets and starts generating sales instantly. Additionally, you're getting the ASM Launch Tracker that automatically tracks every detail of your launch so you can understand your sales data and make the right decisions for your business.
In Module 7, you'll learn how to optimize and scale pay-per-click ads. After you're making consistent sales, you'll learn how to maximize your sales using promotional coupons in Module 8. Finally, in Module 9, you'll learn how to expand your brand and build a team that will run your business for you so you can enjoy your newfound freedom. And that's it. That's the whole business model.
After taking the web class, Yanning Lee started selling in June of 2019. In just 6 months, she sold over $100,000 on Amazon. All you have to do is follow the program, and in a few months, you'll have built an entire business from scratch. The best part is that we update the ASM training throughout the year. So as your business grows, you'll have new strategies to use to break through to the next level.
The second component of ASM is the mentor program. When you're building your business, you'll have questions. We've assembled a team of 21 real Amazon experts to help you. On average, our ASM mentors have sold over $1.8 million on Amazon each in their own businesses. And they all started right in your same shoes as new ASM members. In fact, here's a screenshot from inside the Amazon Seller Central account of one of our own mentors with over $3.3 million in sales on Amazon. This is the power of the team that you get access to as an ASM member. Anytime you have a question or need help, simply jump into the private members community and post a question. One of the ASM mentors will respond to you in 24 hours or less.
If the online web class and the ASM mentor program weren't enough, the third component is the ASM community. As an ASM member, you get access to the most exclusive community of successful Amazon business owners anywhere. This community gets 5,874 weekly interactions from members from 138 countries. It includes multi-million-dollar Amazon sellers, some of which have been doing this business for over 7 years now. You'll get answers to any questions you post, and you'll have a team to cheer you on with every milestone you share. Best of all, you'll never feel alone in this business.
Sarah posted about achieving $25,000 a month for her new business in the community. She said, "I will say that getting involved in the community is the best thing I could have done. I've met and connected with people in this community that have truly changed my life, not just in the business, but also beyond. I've made some of the most incredible connections and relationships with some of the most amazing people I have ever met. The first 3 components are powerful enough alone for you to build a successful business, but we've decided to go even further and include a private collection of the tools and resources we've used to build our own brands, which have produced over $200 million in sales. This 4th component of ASM is the Private Resource Vault.
To give you every advantage possible, we're opening up our Black Book of resources for you to use on your journey to business success. The Private Resource Vault includes over $10,000 in savings on 61 special tools and resources. You get to access the same service providers we use in our own businesses, including freight forwarders, talented photographers, product video creators, and more. This means you'll save time, save money, and get the best results possible faster.
Also, with a brand new ASM 12, you get access to 4 cutting-edge software tools only available for ASM members. These tools give you an unfair advantage over all other Amazon sellers. You'll get faster and easier profits using them. You'll also save a ton of time. You get free access to all these for a full year. After that, if you choose to keep using them, which is optional, it'll be a low monthly fee of around $50. But once again, that's completely optional. The first software tool is the exclusive Product Opportunity tool. This is a Chrome browser plugin that allows you to find the best product opportunities fast. You can pull accurate sales numbers using proprietary data that we have that Amazon does not give you. You can even get price, rank, and sales history so you know you're selling a product that'll produce consistent profits for years.
Next, you get the Product Analyzer tool. Once you create your list of opportunities, you upload them to the software and it'll give you a deep analysis on which opportunity is best based on everything going on in the market. Best of all, within seconds, you can see the recommendation for which opportunity on your list is the very best. Third, you get the Perfect Keyword tool. With a click of a button, it'll tell you which keywords to target for your new product. No spending hours doing keyword research or trying to figure out which keywords are best out of a list of thousands like most tools give you. This tool will give you a prioritized list of keywords to target for ranking and ads that have the highest sales and the lowest competition.
Lastly, you get the Rapid Product Launch tool. This is not publicly available. It utilizes a 100-year-old retail strategy to give you access to thousands of buyers ready to buy your product. You get real sales from real people. This is how we took this taco holder product from nowhere to top rankings for popular keywords in less than 2 weeks, even though it only had 9 reviews versus competitors with hundreds of reviews. With any one of these components, you could build a successful business leveraging the power of Amazon. With all 4, your success is nearly certain. Devin DeRoche was an accountant when he joined ASM. Now he's built a $2.7 million barbecue accessory business and landed on Inc. magazine's list of the 5,000 fastest growing companies in America.
With ASM, you have access to the best training, the best coaches, the best community, and the best resources. This program has been developed with one objective in mind: getting you results. Every step of the process, from product research through to launching your product and paid ads, have been simplified into a one-click button solution. With done-for-you automation at every level, there has never been a better time to build your business. When you join ASM today, you're an official member of the ASM 12 class. We'll help you and the other members of the ASM 12 class start, grow, and scale your business so you can achieve freedom.
If everything we've talked about so far wasn't enough, we're going even further to make sure you succeed. The new year is almost here. Since you've watched this far, we know you're ready to make a big change in your life, and we want to help. So this is only available for a very limited time. It's called the Product Launch Accelerator. First, you know that your success on Amazon largely hangs on picking the right product to sell. On top of that, you know that buying enough inventory to avoid running out of stock is critical to your product launch. So we're making you an offer now that we've never made before. It's an opportunity to save up to $2,000 when you take action to start your business today.
Here's the deal. If you're one of the first 50 people to sign up for ASM 12 today, we'll pay $2,000 towards your first inventory order. If you're one of the next 50 people to sign up, we'll pay $1,500 towards your first inventory order. After the 100th person signs up, we'll pay $1,000 towards your inventory, but only till December 22nd, 2021 at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. After that, this offer is gone. This is our reward to you for getting ready to achieve your goals in 2021 before the new year starts.
Some people wait months or even years to get started because they're afraid to buy their first product. They don't want to end up with the wrong product. That's why we're giving you the full confidence in your business by reviewing that you have the right product and helping you pay for your first inventory order. So we're including a product review service for free when you join ASM 12 now. One of us or one of our expert ASM mentors will review your top 3 product choices and let you know which product we would pick if we were in your shoes. You'll move forward with confidence as you pick the right product to be the bedrock of your business. Normally, we offer this time-saving service for about $1,500, but today it's completely free.
To summarize, when you join ASM 12 today, you get the brand new online web class. You get access to the ASM mentors who built their own 7-figure Amazon businesses. You get lifetime access to the exclusive ASM members-only community. You get the private resource vault and 4 brand new powerful software tools. You also get the product launch accelerator, which includes up to $2,000 towards your first inventory order, and a product review where our team will help you find the most profitable product to start your business with.
This is one of the best bonus packages we've ever offered. We're making the hard decision of picking the right product to sell for you. Plus, we're paying you to get your first product live on Amazon. This is our way of taking on the risk of starting your business so you can completely transform your life. But you have to hurry. We're only paying $2,000 for inventory for the first 50 people who join ASM. Then we're paying $1,500 for the next 50. Everyone after that will get $1,000 towards their inventory purchase. Click the join button below now if you want to save $2,000.
So, to join ASM 12 class, get lifetime access to all 4 components, all future updates, and all powerful bonuses, your investment is only $997 a month for 6 payments. After the 6th payment, you're done. You're a member for life. You even get free updates to the training. Click the button below to join us. Then, the second you've completed your order, you get your private access to the program and you can dive right in. We even offer a no questions asked 60-day money-back guarantee. So you can try out the program, meet the mentors, post in the community, and get your business started completely risk-free.
However, this year we wanted to take our guarantee even further. Considering how much financial uncertainty recent events have caused and how quickly owning a business on Amazon can set you free, we're also offering you the 2021 Success Agreement. This means you have until December 31st, 2021 to go through our entire program to see if this is the right business for you. As long as you earn the major badges by the specified dates, participate in the community, and complete all the marketing steps we walk you through in the web class, we will fully cover you through 2021. If you decide you aren't happy with the results of your business, we'll give you 100% of your investment back in ASM. We'll even reimburse you for up to $5,000 in unsold inventory. That means if you take action today, you can build your business risk-free on our dime.
So here's what to do right now. First, click the button below this video. A new page will open up that looks like this. You'll see everything you're getting today when you secure your spot in ASM. Next, fill out the basic information that we need to create your membership. Then, choose whether you're paying with credit card or PayPal. Lastly, choose your payment option. You can pay upfront for the full ASM investment and save some money, or you can pay in 6 payments. Both come with the same exact access and are backed by the same guarantee. Then, click the Get Access Now button. We'll do everything we can to make sure you succeed.
We are closing the doors to ASM 12 at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Tuesday, December 22nd, 2020. This allows us to create a structured environment for the new class of members where everyone goes through the material and the group coaching at the same time. After December 22nd, the $2,000 savings on inventory and product review bonuses go away. So today, you're faced with 2 choices. You can join ASM 12 and get access to all the training content, community, and personal coaching you need to be successful in this business, or you can sit around and wait for world events to change, be at the mercy of whatever big companies and politicians decide to do, and if you get fired or if the company you work for shuts down, have to deal with it then. Warren Buffett once said, the best investment you can make is an investment in yourself. If you're ready to live life on your own terms, invest in yourself today. Click the button below to join ASM 12.
If you're still watching this, that means you haven't clicked the button below to grab your spot in ASM yet. You likely have a few questions you want answered, so let's try to address them. First, you might be wondering if you can do this from a country outside of the US. The answer is yes. No matter where you live, we'll help you get set up to sell on Amazon.
Second, you're wondering how much time this business will take for you to build. You likely have a job to work to pay the bills and might have a family to take care of or other obligations in your life. Now let me ask you this. If you knew for certain you could improve your likelihood of more income and wealth in the future, would you wake up 30 minutes earlier and go to bed 30 minutes later? You really don't need much more than an hour a day to get this business off the ground. If you can dedicate that amount of time, you can do this business.
You also might wonder if you're too old or too young to do this business. You're not. Whether you're in college trying to figure out what career to pursue, this is a great option to try your hand at entrepreneurship with very little risk. 20-year-old Shayna says, "All my friends care about are boys and parties. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here at 4 a.m. studying keywords and ad campaigns. It's so amazing to have this community, don't know what I'd do without it." Or, if you're retired and want more financial freedom, this is a path you can take that doesn't require high technical expertise or long upfront hours. Here's George, who's joined ASM at 62 years old and posted on his birthday on Facebook that he hit $25,000 a month in sales with his new business.
Click the button below now to grab your spot in Amazing Selling Machine and let us give you the blueprint to build a successful business in the fastest way possible. This full package is going away. You won't be able to get all the personalized bonuses and the 2021 Success Agreement for long. Join ASM 12 before this offer is gone for good and registration for this class closes. The choice is yours. You can join today and build a better, more free, more abundant future, or you can do nothing and keep living the life with the same results you've achieved so far.
One small investment today can change your life forever. And yes, I said small investment because that's what it is when you compare it to all the value you get in return. Give it a shot. If it works for you, keep it. If not, we'll give you 100% of your money back. Either way, you've invested in yourself. You've made financial freedom and creating more time for you and your family a priority. Get started by clicking the button below to join us on a fast track to freedom.
See you inside ASM.
My name is Anna Silva. I'm originally from São Paulo, Brazil, and now I live in Colorado.
And my name's Paul Nichol, and I'm originally from Scotland in the UK.
My name is Danon Coleman.
I'm Jade Coleman, and we're from Clearwater, Florida.
My name is Channing Dyson, and this is my husband, Justin Dyson, and we are from Dallas, Texas.
My name is Nate McHenry. I'm from Windsor, Colorado.
My name's John Gill from Tampa, Florida.
My name is Ann Ferris, and I'm from Chicago, but I live in Tamarindo, Costa Rica.
I knew I wanted to start an e-commerce business, but I had no idea what to do and how to go about it. I'm very proud of what I've been able to achieve in just a few hours a week.
Before we found ASM, I was actually working my butt off as a hairstylist, just trying to make ends meet. We were 24 at the time, and we had a 4-year-old. And I wanted to be able to have more days off that I could spend with my little baby who needed more of my attention.
I heard about the Amazing Selling Machine, and I knew that's exactly what would help me to just take my statistics and push them through the roof. I more than quadrupled my sales and their income on that
in 4 months.
Yeah, it was a no-brainer after that, you know.
In 4 months we 4x'd.
Yeah.
In 12 months we 10x'd.
Yeah. If you ask our friends now, they ask us, they're like, okay, so are you going to be in town this month, or are we going to see you at all, or are you
what country are you in?
Where are you now? What adventure are you on now?
Before ASM, I was a corporate lawyer living in London. I left that, I quit that job because I needed to have a life. And I moved to Tamarindo, Costa Rica, where I bought a hostel. I started ASM in 2017 when I was pregnant with my second baby, Nala. And it took me about 6 months to get my product live. After that, it went really well. And within 18 months, I had my business doing $100,000 a month. So I am currently a 7-figure seller, and it has just totally and completely changed my life. So I live on the beach. I get to stay home with my 2 beautiful children, which is really the most important thing to me, that I get to be home with them.
I've always loved entrepreneurial adventures, and I had been selling some ebooks on Amazon before. Knew the power of the Amazon platform, and once I saw the opportunity for physical products and the margins that I could actually make money, I thought, man, this is something I gotta do. But I was still nervous like everybody, and for me, what ASM has provided is not only a financial freedom, but really a lifestyle freedom for me to be able to do the things that I value and appreciate, which include things like being with my family more. My wife and I have 4 awesome kids, and we love hanging out with them, and we just got to take an adventure in Maui together, which was super fun, and all of that is because of what ASM has provided. So love the opportunities to live a lifestyle of freedom and to be able to do some things that we value and appreciate.
Before ASM, I was working in a corporate job in the City of London, and like a lot of people, I'd done that job for money and not really very much else. I had very little passion for the role, particularly laterally, and I'd really just fallen into that common trap of exchanging a big chunk of my time for money. My main goal when I signed up for ASM was definitely to achieve freedom, freedom to choose when and where I wanted to work, and not having to be accountable to anyone else other than myself. So I'm now really pleased to say that I've got that freedom. Don't get me wrong, some days I work very, very hard still, but the big difference is that it's doing something that I really enjoy and something which I have complete control over.
I always wanted to start a business where I could be sitting on the beach in Mexico with a beer in one hand and an iPad in the other running my business. And really that's what this, you can do with this business. One of the really cool things that's come from this was being able to share this opportunity with my son. My son's now 26 years old, and he's been doing this for a year now. And he's at the point where he's making about $30,000 a month. I hate to talk numbers, but just to give but how that makes me feel, knowing that my son is now financially free.
So we've been selling on Amazon for about 5 years now, and this past month we did a little over $600,000. Pretty happy about that. Pretty cool, cool deal. Our business is still growing really quickly. For the past 4 years, we've actually maintained between a 15 and 20% profit margin, and we just have more time. There's a lot more time to do everything. Even though our business is doing over $600K a month, we have a lot of extra time. I only work probably 20 to 30 hours a week. There's my little one right there. Say hi.
Hi, Brig.
Yeah, if you're thinking about this opportunity, I would tell you, ask yourself a couple of questions. One, are you somebody that really wants to be a true business owner? Not just, get rich quick or push an easy button, because it's a real business. But on the other hand of that is a real business that's a real opportunity, and I haven't found a greater reward opportunity for as small as investment as it is. And I know it's a lot of money, and when you click that go button, you're like, is this gonna work? But if you can say, I wanna own a real business, or I wanna have a lifestyle, or whatever your why is, if you can answer yes to that, and you wanna run a real business, you should do it.
This thing absolutely works. You follow the steps and you do what you're told, this thing will work and can change your life.
This is an amazing time to invest in selling online. There's no better time in the world. Everything is going to shift online.
And again, this is why I'm super grateful to ASM and for the opportunity to sell on Amazon, as it allows you to be in charge and allows you to secure your family's future without being reliant on anyone else.
Could you learn to do this all by yourself? Sure. Probably take you a year to figure it all out, and you're going to spend a lot of money making mistakes. That's what this course is for, and that's why it's so important that I think anyone who's looking to sell on Amazon, take this course. It will help you. It will make you go faster. It'll help you grow faster, and you'll have a lot more clarity on what you should be focused on.
And it has completely changed our lives, so are you ready for it to change your life too?